Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
To throw right away is Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They go play action with Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
24 more yards.
Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Stafford now on third down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and Now they get another first down.
And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point attempts to come here.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down. Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 2.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The motion man is Nakua. Throw on third down, Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Gain of 26 more
It's
yards.
a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down.
I love the way the
First
ball's
and
been
goal
moving
at the
around to
4-yard
different
line.
guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
It is brought in the end zone. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, LA. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They'll
line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. I'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not Much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Space on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
So after 14-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 from the 21. Here's 2nd down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
To Christian Kirk. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Saul, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Purdy on the scramble. The tackle made.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return, coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup there of 13. 1st down. Touchdown, L.A.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That one, take it in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Rams will take a 21-7
Makes
lead.
the score Rams 21, 49ers 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Taken down at the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Purdy on first down. This one is caught by Kirk. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
To Christian Kirk.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49ers.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 18-yard line.
2nd and 7. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Purdy. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And now, with that first down of the drive, now you can see they're going to get rolling into more traditional 2-minute offense as they try to end this half with some points.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Complete to Kyron Williams. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
It is 3rd and long. Parkinson in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That's another Rams.
It's a first down and a gain of 16.
At the 26-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. That one is good. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Finding space at the 40. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the Stix, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Going up top for Evans. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect, It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Purdy again. That one on target with Purdy. They've got it.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
And a 49er first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Pickup. First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, it's Purdy. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 17-yard line.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now it's Evans for the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will cut into that lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Kittle is the man in motion. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up first and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
First and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll go play action. Purdy. That is Cameron Kitchens, the safety who got through to make the play.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and goal. Purdy.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
4th down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. A give, and here comes Williams. He's to the 35. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. A big play after being backed up. 59 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. C.J. West in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have a Niners 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
At the 43-yard line.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, 49ers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now for Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Kobe Turner in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down.
3rd and 7.
Throwing is Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They run over center with Williams. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22
They get
yards.
22 yards there. 1st down, L.A.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 3rd down, here's Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stuffed him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So it's a win here for the Rams. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.